Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Bobby. You know, about 5 years ago, it's hard to believe it's been that long, but about 5 years ago, I did a video in which I outlined the 7 checkpoints of a good grip. And there really are 7. That is 3 checkpoints on the left hand and 4 on the right. And that was kind of fun because, shortly after that, I remember one member in particular approached me and said, "Hey, Bobby, I saw that video on the grip. You know, I can recite all 7 of those checkpoints." I said, "Give it to me." And he said it verbatim. He nailed all 7 of them. It was great. And I asked him about 6 months later, "Hey, can you still recite all 7 checkpoints?" And he said, "Yes, I can." And it was a little rough, but he got them. Well, I talked to him last week because he said he's been watching my videos. And I said, "You know, it's been a long time, but can you still recite those 7 checkpoints?" He said, "Not even close. I've forgotten all of them." So it dawned on me then that I should go ahead, and it's been 5 years. Why not do a refresher course for those of you who saw it back then, and maybe a new version of it for those of you who are new subscribers. And so let's get into it. Checkpoint number 1 of the left hand. Left thumbprint is right of center. If the very top of the club is 12 o'clock, you want your left thumbprint about 1 o'clock, just right of center. Why? Because your left thumb, if you just stand here naturally and let your arms hang, hangs at about 1. So it is at 1 that the left hand goes on the club, the left thumbprint. Checkpoint number 2, no gap between the thumb and the base of the hand. I don't want a long thumb, I want a short thumb with no gap in here. That's going to provide some security as we swing the golf club. Checkpoint number 3, and this is often overlooked, I want to make sure the heel pad, that's this part of the hand here, is on top of the club. Notice how from the perspective of the camera there, you can't really see the butt end. All right, if you can see a whole lot of that butt end, my heel pad is not on top. My glove is going to wear out right there, and you'll want to double the bet on dogleg lefts because this person always hits them high and right. Let me say that again. Checkpoint number 1 of the left hand, left thumbprint right of center. Checkpoint number 2, no gap between the thumb and the base of the hand. Checkpoint number 3, the heel pad is on top. Let's talk about the right hand. Right palm faces the target. That's checkpoint number 1. Right palm faces the target. Well, the club face is facing the target, so if my right palm can run parallel to that, then checkpoint number 1 is complete. Checkpoint number 2, the hot dog bun covers the hot dog. What am I talking about? I'm talking about the lifeline of the right hand. Look at that. It's like a hot dog bun. And if you can regard that as a hot dog bun and my left thumb as a hot dog, then the job of the right hand is to cover that. Look at what a good fit that is. And that's checkpoint number 2 of a sound grip. Checkpoint number 3, no gap between the thumb and the base of the hand on this hand either. Remember, there's no gap over here. No gap between the thumb and the base of the hand. Well, there's no gap between the thumb and the base of the hand on the right hand either. Okay? And so checkpoint number 4 is what? Make sure, see to it, that the right index finger is the finger that's farthest down the club. What am I talking about? Well, I don't want a thumb that's longer than the finger. I want a finger that's longer than the thumb. It is that base of that right index finger that supports the club at the top. So let's go through it quickly. Now, call this out. If you know it, call it out. I want you to know this so well you can teach the person next to you. Checkpoint number 1 of the left hand. Thumbprint right of center. Checkpoint number 2, no gap between the thumb and the base of the hand. Checkpoint number 3, the heel pad is on top, evidenced by the fact that I can hold it with just one finger, have that on top, that's the heel pad, and play tug of war with someone and be just as secure, just as strong with that one hand on there with the heel pad on top as if I had the entire hand on there. All right, checkpoint number 1 of the right hand. Right palm faces the target. Checkpoint number 2, I want to make sure that the hot dog bun covers the hot dog. Checkpoint number 3, see to it that there's no gap between the thumb and the base of the hand on this hand either. And finally, number 4, the right index finger should be the finger that's farthest down the club of all 10 digits. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll quiz you on this later. Until then, I want to thank you for tuning in. I'll look forward to seeing you next week.